One of the hardest things about being a one-man band is keeping yourself accountable. As a result, you end up working all hours of the day, replying to client emails whenever they come into your inbox. And although that does have some benefits, no one wants a job where it's all work and no play. Now, I'm not saying you have to be one of those entrepreneurs that gets up at 5 a.m. every day, but this one tip that I'm gonna show you now changed my business at the very start of my journey. It meant I was getting more done in less time because I wasn't burnt out by working just stupid hours all the time, or being one of those people that gets out of bed late, does the first task of the day, and then says, I can take the rest of the day off now. So let me show you how I transform my business. This is actually so easy, but so many people don't do it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna split up your day. What time do you wanna get up? We're gonna say 7 a.m., okay? What time do you wanna work till? We're gonna say 5 p.m., that's average. Next up is what time do you wanna start work? Most businesses start at 9 a.m., so why not put that down? And then what time do you want to go to bed? For instance, 10 p.m. So now you've got those times sorted, you just want to work out how you want to split up your day. 9 till 5 averagely is going to be your work block. It doesn't have to be that, it can move around, but that's the same for most people. When you get up at 7, maybe you want to put in a little meditation session or some reading. This is all about starting the day. And then from 5 until 10 is your choice. Because that is ultimately whether or not you choose to work, which is okay, or whether or not you have this to time to yourself. So for a lot of people I work with, we'll put a gym session in here to split up the day and make it feel like they've actually finished work. This is about structuring a routine that works for you, so you can mix this up. If you want to have your choice time during the day, if you want to get up later, that's fine, but just create a routine so that when you're not on a film shoot, you have something to follow and help keep yourself accountable. And you'll get way more done in your business doing this because you'll be focused during those work blocks and you'll have that work-life balance. The other thing that's changed my business is listening to podcasts in the car. No matter if the journey is literally like 10 minutes or couple of hours long, I'll always put a podcast on my phone. I try and avoid listening to music where possible because it gets me pumped up and it gets the dopamine going and makes it really hard to focus when I get to work. So I try and put on a podcast and I always feel better for it at the end because I feel like I've arrived at my destination having made the most of that time and having learned something in what would have otherwise just been me listening to some music. So I now put on a podcast wherever. There's a really cool app called Headway that breaks down audio books into literally 15-minute chunks, so you can just take the most valuable bits rather than listening to super long audiobooks. But whatever works for you, there's a bunch of podcasts out there, but that's something that just has really helped fuel my business and means when I get to work, I'm already inspired by other business owners that are smashing it. If you get into work and you feel overwhelmed, this is what you're going to want to do. You're going to want to create a grid instead of doing a to-do list. This box is urgent and important. This is urgent but not important. This is important but not urgent. And this is neither. This makes it super clear to know what is urgent and important to your business growth and what you can start to delegate, what has deadlines. So then that way, when you take your to-do list, put them into each one of these boxes, then prioritize them within those boxes. You should always focus on what is urgent and important to your business growth first, before then moving on to the urgent things that have deadlines, like keeping your clients happy, and then move on to the important things. As time goes on, the things that were important will move to urgent, and then they'll move into important and urgent. You just need to focus on putting first things first. Something else I did, which was easy when you've got a team, is outsource the things that simply take up most of your time.
You can't be bothered to do it.
Get someone else to do it. Exactly. If you can't be bothered to do it, get someone else to do it. Now, obviously, I'm joking. My team do an absolutely great job, but there is some truth into needing to outsource those tasks that take you time so you can focus on growing your business. And this is something that I just didn't do when I started out. I was in business to make money, so to spend money just didn't make sense, especially if it was something I felt that I could do. But that was the worst thing. I spent hours creating a website for me where it would have taken someone else not that long whatsoever. Plus, it would have freed up my time so I could focus on getting more clients, growing my business, working on my creativity. So if there's anything you can take away from this, is have a look at your grid and actually start to figure out what can you outsource. Yes, it's gonna cost you some money to do that, but also it's gonna free up your time, and your time is probably the most valuable thing to your business. These tips might seem really simple, but I guarantee you, if you implement these into your business, you will start to have a more polished business that works seamlessly. If you want to know about how I run my video production company, then take a look at this video right here. It's full of value, and make sure you subscribe to the channel. Also, let me know in the comments what you thought about this style of video. I've enjoyed making it. Hopefully you've enjoyed watching it. Till next time.